Hey everyone, Will here from Mature Minded Gamers, and today I am joined by Eric,
Hey, everybody.
and we're going to be taking a look at a game called Merchants of the Dark Road. This one is by Elf Creek Games. Looks like they've created 4 games in the past, have backed 255 different Kickstarters. That's crazy. This one here has a pledge goal of 35,000 and currently at 150, doing pretty solid with 21 days to go. What do you think of the art of this one?
It looks pretty good. It's kind of a darker themed than I would expect from a board game that's about trading and stuff.
Hmm.
But I kind of like it. Obviously, it's takes place at nighttime, so I think that's kind of why they went with that. Being called the Dark Road. But
Right.
I like it. I like the artwork. It's a little bit different.
This one says, after half of a year of daylight, we must now prepare for the dark season. The roads will be treacherous, but they will still need to be braved by a select few in order to keep our cities thriving. In Merchants of the Dark Road, you are one of these brave few merchants that prepare the caravans with heroes and goods to travel the dangerous paths between cities. While the job is perilous, fame and fortune await. 1 to 4 players, 60 to 120 minutes, ages 12 and up. There's a lot of components in the box.
Yeah. I agree, and I noticed that there's a lot of different things going on in each player board. It looked like.
Hmm.
Which can be good, can be bad, depends on how complex the game can get.
I wonder
I
why
did.
the I wonder why the game board though. Why I wonder why it's in 6 pieces as opposed to a foldable board.
I don't know because the box looks like it could support the foldable board, but it also looks like it might be partly 3D, right? You think that's probably why?
It looks part. I don't see the partly 3D portion. Am I missing something?
Maybe I'm looking at the image where they kind of made it look 3D. If you look up towards the top image,
Hmm.
looks like the buildings are kind of 3D a little bit there.
You got like little stands.
Yeah,
I see that. I see that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're going to be modular where you can have different types of areas in your city that you're traveling to. Maybe an expansion or let's take a look at it. You got 6 puzzle pieces for easy assembly. This is the player wagon boards and 5 upgrade tiles to improve your wagon. And there is a lot going on in these wagon cards.
yeah, and that can really deter me from certain games, but this doesn't look too terrible. I mean, it really just depends on how the mechanics all work, and we can't really know that until we get our hands on it.
Sure. So 81 goods tiles, double sided with foil flipped side. See, you got 4 sets of player marker tokens. You got like a red, a yellow, a white, and an orange. Man, that orange and red, that's pretty close together. Why didn't they go with a blue or a purple? Man, I don't know. That's kind of awkward. 48 hero cards featuring unique art for every hero and starting heroes. I do enjoy that. I like it when every single card is different as opposed to, oh, I've seen this guy, I've seen this art before. It just kind of gets stagnant. That's really cool.
Yep, I agree.
5 building tiles, 40 resource tokens, you get 26 event cards. See each event uniquely illustrated. Again, I enjoy that quite a bit. One of the first games I really appreciated that in was Scythe, where all the cards were, all the art was different, and I absolutely just adored that.
You know, this
60. Go ahead.
this kind of reminds me a little bit of Lords of Waterdeep, how you're kind of building onto a city and hoping other people use your resources. I
Sure.
don't think that's quite how the mechanics work in this game, but it's what it kind of after looking at the building pieces of what it reminds me of.
Yeah. You get 60 coin tokens. A different design for coins. I dig it. I like it when we don't go with the standard just circles with smaller, bigger, large. I like the different design and the different art for them.
Yeah, I agree.
Sets of 9 action dice, 7 night dice, and 2 eliminated dice for each player. That's pretty cool. So there's 4 sets of 9 dice. So I mean, that's quite a bit. That's pretty awesome.
You
So
get
you
18 animal companion cards. I love any game that lets you pick an animal companion. I see a snow bee or
right.
what like and an ice mouse, a cave dragon. Looks like a big variety and a phoenix sitting up there.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it could be a really cool mechanic.
An Oracle of Lumi dice, 5
Yeah.
merchant dice.
See, I all them symbols mean nothing to me. I'm sure they mean something in the game.
Hmm.
I usually can dig that, but it depends on how complicated it makes things.
And then another dice, a Ruins of Yin dice, 15 crown cards, 30 commission tiles, 12 lucky horseshoes, 4 trusty steed cards, 2 rondelle markers, 5 trap. Oh my gosh, this game is just loaded with dice. 4 player screens, 10 solo play cards. At least this game is going to give you some solo play. There's a lot of components in this. You think it's going to be a little bit overwhelming?
I worry, especially initial setup and learning is going to be steep, and that's going to really turn some people off. I think.
Sure, I can understand that. I mean, learning this component, symbology is usually what does it for me in a game. I mean, if things just don't make sense on what the symbol means and why, it just completely throws it off.
Right.
For the most part, though, what I'm seeing here is that, I mean, and again, I don't know what the symbols mean exactly, but they seem unique enough to really maybe be able to grasp. But man, there's a lot of symbols. All right, so the deluxe edition, you get the standard edition, including these upgraded components. So you get the UV spot and foil treatments on the box. You get upgraded wagon and wagon meeples, realistic resin lanterns, die-cast metal horseshoes, 24 realistic resin blazing quartz, and a custom box insert. I really feel like a custom box insert should be something that every single edition comes with.
I disagree. You know me. I like the price point to be low, and I don't think $50 is too bad for the amount of pieces you're getting here. And then I'll be honest, the deluxe only being $25 more is pretty tempting. I'm glad they didn't like try to do all this super fancy stuff and make it like $100. I like the
Yeah,
price. I like the price point in this one.
yeah, but $25 more. I don't know. And I get that for $50. There's a lot in that box, but I really feel like every single game, I mean, for how much you spend on these things, even it's still at $50, it should come with an insert. I mean, that should just be a default. Add-ons you can get for this, $39 for a set of metal coins. Metal coins are pretty expensive, especially ones that have coloring on them. And these are look pretty nice. I wonder how hefty they are. $16 for some coin pouches. They don't look anything special, to be honest with you.
I agree.
$5 for some card sleeves, and a lot of times I would rather pick my own card sleeves. I think everybody has their own set of what they like. I mean, the downside to not really knowing what the card sizes are to be kind of prepped for it.
I see. I think that's a great addition. That's something I might actually buy. For $5, you're getting all the right sizes and the right number. And to me, as someone who doesn't buy a lot of like sleeving stuff, like that's really handy. I
So
mean,
49. Go ahead.
I'd spend more than $5 guaranteed and probably order the wrong stuff.
Yeah, that's probably pretty true. So I mean, for $5, getting all the sleeves you need, but I mean, for how many cards there are, let's go back up and look at the total number of cards. There's 4 there, 15, so it's around 20 cards, 40 cards, 50 cards, about 100 cards for $5 for some sleeves. I imagine they're not going to be the best quality. Noticing though, it doesn't even tell you what brand they're going to be. That's always worrisome there, to be honest with you. As far
Is
as the
brand a thing on sleeves?
Oh, absolutely,
I didn't
absolutely.
see
There's lots of different types of quality, and I'd like to know what company is going to be making these sleeves. If I was going to be buying those sleeves, I would want to know why would I spend the $5 extra on junk sleeves that I'm in it just throw away anyway, or I spend a little bit more and buy actual quality sleeves. So the pledge level is $49 for the basic pledge. The deluxe pledge is 74, and then the all-in pledge is 125. Kind of went over the deluxe pledge. $25 more for the metal horseshoes, the plastic quartz tokens, and the resin lanterns. That's not horrible. Oh, and the wooden upgrades. I don't know if I really even care about buying a deluxe version just to get like the UV print on the box. I could really care less about that. But if you for 125, if you get all these upgrades with the coin pouches and the coins, I do love me some metal coins. If
I
you're
mean,
gonna buy the, sorry,
that box needs to shine when it's sitting on your shelf.
yeah, when it's sandwiched between other games, that makes
Right.
a difference, doesn't it? Looks like they got a how to play. So it looks like, all right, let's get into this. So plan your route, select the dice to move from your reserve, and replace one of the 3 locked dice with it. The locked dice will be bumped to the current action pool, and the reserve dice will now remain in the locked space. You immediately choose its associated bonus action. Okay. So it looks like it has some associated actions, and then you pick that action and do it. Huh.
All right.
So
Well, so
maybe,
you gonna be back in this?
I don't know. I don't know. So far, I'm not sure. Discover the city. The player moves their wagon around the central board. Number of spaces equal to the value of 1 dice in their action pool. 1 horseshoe can be spent to increase or decrease the movement by 1 space. So roll a move. Ready your caravan. Prepare for the future. I don't know, man. This just seems like a pick up and deliver game that's just a lot going on. There may be a lot of choices and everything, but I just don't see the draw for myself. What do you think?
I'd really like to see it. I need to watch the play video
Sure.
and see it in action. But I like these type of games. I love Lords of Waterdeep and um, the where you're kind of building your own path and like making your decisions ahead of time and deciding how you're going to do things. I like those type of games a lot.
Hmm.
So this is definitely up my alley. And $50. I mean, that's not a bad price point. I'm more tempted at this one than I am some of the others we've done that have made millions. That everybody is all excited for. I'm more excited by a game like this for some reason, personally.
Hmm. You download the rulebook right from here. Looks like they've got some watch it plays. You got some unique building R, wagon upgrades, crown cards, dual layer. Oh, I like the dual layer boards. That's a plus. New buildings, 2 new crown cards, resin marker token upgrade, resin ruins token upgrade, another building, and how to become backer. So I don't know. I think if you back this one, I'd be okay with that. I don't think this is going to be a game for me. I'd like to see this game do well. I like it when we see these newer companies come out with these games and maybe make a name for themselves. They're doing fairly well so far on Kickstarter. 150,000 is nothing to sneeze at.
No, no, especially not for like you said, a newer developer.
Right. And then the art looks great, so I think whoever they got to do that is doing a fantastic job. So, what do you guys think? Is Merchants of the Dark Road for you? We'd love to know your thoughts. Hit that like and subscribe button, and then drop a comment in the section below, and tell us what you think about it. So, but until next time, everybody, this has been the Mature Minded Gamers, and for another Kickstarter preview, we'll catch you later.